My mentor, Mary, said, hey, I think you'll be a good PMP. I said, how do I even begin? She showed me the ropes. Got into the exam after studying for about 6 months. Question 1. Am I in the right exam? What's this? Question 2. Question 3. I guess I'll use eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Question 4. By the time I got to question 20, it was very obvious this was going to be the battle of the PM. Who thought he could be a PMP but was slain in the battle? So I started writing my eulogy. PMP that tried and didn't make it. He tried to be a PMP, but he wasn't. And then all of a sudden, I started having flashbacks to my studying in the library at Mesa in Arizona. I go to Mesa Library, I'll spend like a whole day just studying for the PMP. I remember times in my car, I'll hide away in the basement in the vehicle at work, just studying for PMP so my boss couldn't find me. I remember standing in line for coffee at the Starbucks of this world and studying on my phone for PMP. And I said, wait a minute, I shouldn't fail this exam. I've worked for it. And just as I was musing on all my hard work, a conspiracy theorist gremlin jumped on my shoulder. You know those gremlins you have in your head that are conspiracy theorist oriented? And the gremlin said, Phil, the reason why you're getting all the questions wrong is because PMI can see you're getting that question wrong, so they give you one just like that, and another from risk, and another from scope. I said, oh, maybe it's a situational exam. Maybe that's what they're doing. So what did I do? I went to the back of the exam to start from question 200, going backwards. Now, bright people in the room, Phil is at question 20 after 1 hour. How long will it take him to complete a 200 question exam? 10 hours, not good at all, it looks very grim. So I went to the end of the exam and I started taking the questions 198, 197, 196, and then I got to 175. I'm like, wait a minute, this is looking a bit easy. Good. Kept going back, 120. This is nothing like the beginning of the exam. And I got to question 75, and I realized the PMI likes put in a pocket of difficult questions. And I had that pocket of difficult questions waiting for me, and I said, no, you're not going to keep me from getting to the other questions. I just mowed them down as best as I could and went to the next. So I didn't let the time get to me. By the time I got back to question 20, it was 3 hours and 55 minutes. So I've got 5 minutes left, pretty much. What am I going to do with the 5 minutes? Second guess all that I've done, or say my last prayers? Hit the end button. So I say my last prayers, and like 5 minutes is nothing. I'm not going to second guess myself. End the exam. And the screen goes blank for like an eternity. And up comes a message. Congrats, you've been selected for a survey. We would like to find out. Did you enjoy the exam experience? Was the venue clean? Did you like the staff members you met? I'm like, oh no. I'm like, if I say no because it was a bit dingy and run down, they'll fail me. So that conspiracy theorist gremlin was still there and said, Phil, just say yes for everything. So yes, yes, yes. Was the venue good? Were you happy? Yes. Everything, yes, yes, yes. And then I hit the end button, the screen goes blank again. And all of a sudden, in bright blue letters, congrats, you're now PMP.